Hi guys, I'm here with Dominic Dale and Robert Milkins. They've both just got through their first round of the World Championship qualifiers. Well done guys.
Thank you.
Double trouble.
Yeah.
Dom, you won 10-5 against Chris Totten. And Rob, you was 10-4.
Correct.
I believe, sorry, there's a lot of games going on.
I know, it's terrible, isn't it?
And that was against Luke Simmons. So, Dom, you first. How are you feeling?
Delighted, yeah. Because I started off terribly. I felt great going into the match. I missed a couple of absolute sitters. And I went 2-0 down. I thought, crikey, I wasn't thinking this was going to happen. And luckily I started performing, made 190 odd, 80, odd. Played all right, and I ended up 5-4 ahead, so I was really pleased with that. You know, just having a lead when you're 2-0 down, the wheels can fall off very easily here. So, and played all right tonight, solid enough. I made a few 50s and that. He had a few chances. Luckily for me, he just didn't score tonight, and I didn't really have too much trouble in most of the frames I won.
Yeah, I mean I don't know, how you feel, but obviously best of 19s, they're tough, but you have got time to turn things around, haven't you?
Yeah.
So,
It's that first match, isn't it, Rob? I mean, it's nothing on 10,000 points, £10,000. It's
massive.
Terrible pressure, isn't it?
Yes, there's no pressure like it really, is there? I mean, that first game, for some reason, everything seems like a real struggle. Same as Dominic said, luckily enough, my opponent didn't really punish me today. Luke played better than that, and in the end, he made it quite easy for me, but it weren't really easy. I was making it tough for myself at the same time, and it was just like trying to fight against yourself really. Just didn't get going all day, and in the end just glad to get over the line, and I know for a fact that the next game I might lose, but I'll be a different player altogether, and
So going into the second round, the pressure's still there, but it's slightly off.
It is off,
and you're a little bit more relaxed.
Well, it is totally off for me.
It is for me, really. I mean, I'm playing for my tour card, but I'm not that bothered if I drop off.
You keep saying this, Dom.
I know. Well, I know I'm going to stay on through this other subsidiary system that they have, which I didn't even know existed until a few weeks ago. But so I'm going to stay on in some regard, but it could be that I'll have 0 points and have a new 2-year tour card, and I'm starting off pretty much the same way as a Q School qualifier would do, and I don't really want to go down that route if I can avoid it. But I'll try and stay on as a 64 player. Maybe if I beat Gary Wilson on next match on Sunday, that might be enough. I don't know.
Yeah, but you're still enjoying it, right? Because that's the main thing, isn't it?
Practicing's tough. I mean, I had a couple of hours down the academy before we came up.
Yeah, you two play in the same club, right?
No, we don't. No, Dominic's been there for a couple of days this week though. But to be perfectly honest, I'm glad he's pissed off because he hasn't. All he's done is moan since he's been in there this week. But,
I'm going to blame Curtis for that, by the way.
Well, I'm paying 15 quid to play there for 2 hours, and do you know what? The last 20 minutes of my 2-hour session the other day, before we came up with drudgery, I did about an hour 40 minutes. I had to force myself to do a 20-minute.
Yeah, I can see. Like it's hard for Dom. Even when he was there, like towards the end of him being there, he doesn't really enjoy practicing. He does like when he plays against one of us, but when he's on his own, and it is hard work because I do it myself. It is really tough. I think if you can start getting into the routine of like playing more and more, it gets easier. But like, you know what it's like. You go in there 2 hours.
I know.
It's tough, isn't it?
Well, the day before I had a session with Sam Baird, and I didn't like his table. We were going to play 9 frames, and after 3 or 4 frames, I don't want to play on this table. It was so heavy. It was like heavier than like Mark Lebet after a big meal. So I didn't really want to play on it really. So I just chucked it in after about 4 or 5 frames and just meandered around the academy for a bit. Just did an extra half an hour on the table in huge pockets and getting prepared for these because these are massive as well.
Yeah. Well, the reason I've got you both here, is because you actually come up together, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you've actually finished
And we're going
in
back
good
together
timing
very soon.
because you're going back together. Who's the driver?
Rob?
Me. I drive all season, don't I?
Yeah.
But funny enough, it's really weird because the last 5-6 tournaments we seem to be on the same sessions, everything.
It's meant to be.
I know. Little partnership.
It's great. I know. So if you're listening, don't change it.
Don't get no funny ideas, Dom. But
Right.
no, luckily enough for Dom as well that I won and I hung around, because even if I'd have lost, I would have went straight home, and he doesn't know that. But
And you'd have
no,
abandoned
listen, if
him.
he did,
You'd
I'd have
abandoned
understood.
him.
I know what it's like when you lose, and if I wouldn't have cared if he did, I'd have understood. As long as I won, and I wouldn't have cared.
Actually, you did say to me earlier, I need to get my match
I would
done.
do that
'cause-
anyway, but it is obviously when you come with someone, it's really awkward when one of you wins, one of you loses.
Yeah,
It's not great.
I can't imagine that ride home being much fun.
It's almost. I know it sounds weird, but it's almost better when you both lose and one wins and one loses.
Yeah.
You know, but
You're on the
obviously
same page
when you
then.
both win, it's the jackpot on it.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is,
It's
yeah.
a good atmosphere on the way home.
Yeah, is it
Am
going to
I
be?
in
Is the
there
radio
and
going to
services?
be on? You're
No,
going to
the
be
radio's
singing
not
and.
working.
Oh no! What's
He needs to put the code in. It's all.
Yeah, somebody broke into my car and the code's knackered on the radio.
Oh no!
but-
Well, we've got a singer here.
Yeah, I know. That's,
Oh yeah.
But is it just opera, Dom, or can you do the?
No, he sings all sorts.
I don't know.
Oh, you're
Lots of 60s. I join in
you're
as well.
sorted, Rob. You're sorted.
I know.
Yeah. I can
Fancy
read
getting the
this.
camera out for me and like doing a little
We
sing,
can do a little session.
a little sing along and send it me.
Yeah. This is hilarious. It's getting.
I'll do one for you now if you want.
Have you driven Rob before, or are you always the driver and you're the passenger?
I'm the driver.
I want to know
Yeah.
who's the better driver out of
Well-
the two of you.
Probably me, but no, listen, I'm kidding. I love the way Rob drives a car like he plays snooker. He's an aggressive driver, and it's me, myself, and I. Doesn't
you-
take any prisoners, and that's good. I love that. I wish I was more like that.
So you got your seatbelt on the whole time.
Both of
have
them.
you?
I mean, all four
He
seatbelts,
gets
everyone
a
on
bit
the back
nervous
seat.
when I'm rolling the fags at the wheel.
Well, get him to do that. He's the passenger. Let him
He don't know how
help
to
you
roll.
out.
Well, it's even harder when he's rolling a fag and on the phone at the same time. Missing.
Yeah.
Nah, he's so
That's
joking.
joking.
That's not it.
Being mendacious.
You need to get a bit more organised and pre-roll. Just
No,
do
I
a
don't
couple
never do that.
for the
I never do
journey.
that, no.
Why?
I just don't do it. I like rolling when I want to roll. You know. What's going on?
Right, I'm going to let you go now.
Right.
You've got a bit of it. How long does it take you to get back?
2.25.
Yeah, I've got to drop him at Stroud first. He lives
yeah, good
about
on him.
half an hour away from me. Well, no, it's only about 15 minutes this time
Especially
of
on
night.
that back road.
Yeah.
Right, I'm definitely going to let you two go now.
Laughing that loud.
Congratulations.
There's a connotation in everything I say is called Jim.
And all of us at snookerfans.co.uk wish you both the best in the second round.
Cheers,
And thanks for your
And
time,
and may I
guys.
wish everybody at snookerfans.co.uk all the very best. It's a new website, so get subscribing
Thanks,
and
Dom.
go on there every day.
Thank you.